Ever felt like you've lost your way with intermittent fasting? Don't worry, it happens to the best of us. Sometimes life throws us a curveball, and our fasting routine gets tossed out the window. But that's okay. Life is all about ebb and flow, and the same goes for your fasting journey. So let's take a moment to revisit intermittent fasting, shall we? It's a simple yet effective dietary approach where you alternate between periods of eating and fasting. It's not about what you eat, but when you eat. There are several methods to choose from, like the 16-8 method, where you fast for 16 hours and eat during an 8-hour window. Or perhaps you prefer the eat-stop-eat method, involving a 24-hour fast once or twice a week. What's so great about intermittent fasting, you ask? Well, it has a plethora of health benefits. It can help you lose weight, improve metabolic health, protect against disease, and even extend your lifespan. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal, right? But let's be real. We all have those moments of straying from the path. Maybe it was a vacation, a holiday, or just a change in lifestyle that threw you off your fasting game. You're not alone. We all have those oops moments, and that's precisely why we're here today. This video is your roadmap back to the intermittent fasting highway. We're going to provide you with practical, easy-to-follow tips to get you back on track. Whether you're a seasoned faster who's taken a break or a newbie who's hit a stumbling block, there's something here for everyone. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's not about never having a slice of birthday cake or enjoying a midnight snack now and then. It's about finding a balance that works for you and your lifestyle. It's about making progress, not achieving perfection. So, are you ready to jump back into the intermittent fasting pool? Excellent. Let's put on our swimming caps, take a deep breath, and dive right in. But remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. So, let's dive into the world of intermittent fasting once again. Before we jump into the how, let's refresh our memory on the what and why of intermittent fasting. You see, intermittent fasting is not so much a diet, but rather a pattern of eating. It's a way of scheduling your meals so that you get the most out of them. It doesn't change what you eat, but when you eat. Now, the basic principles of intermittent fasting revolve around two main elements: fasting windows and feeding windows. The fasting window is when you abstain from eating, and the feeding window is when you consume your meals. And no, contrary to popular belief, you're not supposed to eat like a famished wolf during your feeding windows. There are several popular fasting protocols, with the most common ones being the 16-8, the 18-6, and the 24-hour fasts. The numbers refer to the hours of fasting and eating. For example, in the 16-8 method, you fast for 16 hours and eat all your day's meals within an 8-hour window. But why would anyone willingly starve themselves, you might wonder? Well, fasting is linked to a host of potential health benefits. Apart from weight management, it can improve metabolic health, increase longevity, and even boost brain health. So it's not just about fitting into those skinny jeans, but also about leading a healthier, vibrant life. However, like any lifestyle change, it's not always smooth sailing. There could be several reasons why you might temporarily stray from your intermittent fasting regimen. Perhaps you took a holiday, maybe life just got in the way, or maybe you simply fell off the wagon, and that's okay. What matters is that you're here, ready to get back on track. Now that we've refreshed our memory, let's explore how to successfully dive back into intermittent fasting. Remember, it's not about perfection, but progress. So, buckle up. Because we're about to embark on an exciting journey to reclaim your health and wellness. If you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more intermittent fasting tips and tricks. Alright, so you're ready to hop back on the intermittent fasting wagon. But where to start? Well, fear not, because we've got some practical tips to get you back on track. First off, start slow. If it's been a while since your last fasting window, there's no need to jump right back into a full 24-hour fast. Ease back into it. Perhaps start with a 12-hour fast, then gradually increase your fasting window as your body readjusts. Remember, this isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Next, set realistic goals. If you're a night owl who loves midnight snacking, a 16-hour fast might be a bit of a stretch. Instead, aim for a fasting window that fits your lifestyle and personal preferences. This could be a 14-hour fast or even a 10-hour one. The key is to make intermittent fasting work for you, not the other way around. Planning ahead is also crucial for success. Make sure you know when your fasting periods will be, and prepare your meals accordingly. This will help you avoid impulsive eating and ensure you're getting the nutrients you need when you break your fast. Remember, intermittent fasting is not about starving yourself, but rather about controlling when you eat. Staying hydrated during your fasting hours is also a must. Water, black coffee, herbal tea, these are all your friends. Not only do they help keep the hunger pangs at bay, but they also keep you hydrated, which is essential for your overall health. Last but not least, listen to your body. If you're feeling hungry or lightheaded, it might be a sign that you need to adjust your fasting window or meal timing. There's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to intermittent fasting, so feel free to tweak and adjust as you see fit. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your perfect fasting schedule. Patience is key. So take it one step at a time, keep these tips in mind, and before you know it, you'll be back in the groove of intermittent fasting. You've got this. So, you've started fasting again. But wait, what's that? A wild challenge appears. Challenges are as common as morning coffee when it comes to intermittent fasting. Whether it's a gnawing craving for a midnight snack or that afternoon slump that makes you want to raid the vending machine, we've all been there, but don't worry. I've got a handful of strategies to help you beat these challenges like a pro. First up, cravings. These are like that annoying friend who pops up uninvited. But here's the secret. They're more about the mind than the stomach. Practice mindfulness. Take a moment to understand what your body is really asking for. Is it truly hunger or is it boredom, stress, or habit? Getting to the root of your craving can help you manage it better. Second, fatigue. It's normal to feel a little low on energy when you're adjusting to a new fasting schedule. But remember, what you eat during your feeding window matters. Fill your plate with nutrient-dense foods like lean proteins, whole grains, and plenty of fruits and vegetables. These will keep your energy levels steady and stave off that mid-afternoon slump. Third, sticking to the schedule. Life happens, and sometimes your fasting window might clash with a social event or an unexpected work meeting. In these situations, flexibility is your best friend. Don't stress if you can't stick to your schedule 100% of the time. The beauty of intermittent fasting is that it can be tailored to fit your lifestyle. Lastly, remember to be patient and persistent. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a successful fasting routine. It might take a few weeks for your body to adjust to the new eating pattern, but stick with it. Every day, you're getting one step closer to your goals. And if you ever feel like you're struggling, don't hesitate to reach out for support. There are plenty of online communities and forums where you can connect with fellow fasters and share your experiences. Challenges are part of the journey, but with these tips, you'll be well equipped to tackle them head-on. So you've restarted your intermittent fasting journey. Now, how do you keep it going? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? But don't worry, we've got you covered. Maintaining intermittent fasting as a lifestyle is like maintaining a good friendship. It requires consistency, flexibility, and a bit of trial and error. Let's dive into some strategies that can help. First off, find enjoyment in fasting. Yes, you heard it right, enjoyment. Just like you wouldn't stick to a hobby you don't enjoy, fasting is no different. Find elements within this lifestyle that you love. Maybe it's the clarity of mind during the fasting period or the satisfaction of a well-planned meal at the end of it. Embrace these moments. Next, don't be afraid to experiment with different fasting protocols. Just because the 16-8 method worked for your best friend doesn't mean it's the best fit for you. You might find that a 24-hour fast once a week fits your lifestyle better. There is no one-size-fits-all in intermittent fasting, so play around and see what works for you. Also, remember to stay flexible. Life happens, and there will be times when you might need to adjust your fasting schedule. That's perfectly okay. The beauty of intermittent fasting is its flexibility. So if you have a family dinner or a breakfast meeting, adjust your fasting window accordingly. The key is not to see these as setbacks, but as part of the journey. Finally, focus on the health benefits and long-term goals of intermittent fasting. This isn't just about losing a few pounds, it's about improving your overall health, increasing your longevity, and feeling better in your own skin. Keep these long-term benefits in mind, and you'll find it easier to stick to your plan. Remember, the journey of intermittent fasting is not a sprint, but a marathon. Stay consistent, stay motivated, and you're bound to see amazing results. There might be hurdles along the way, but with these strategies in your toolkit, you're well equipped to overcome them. And remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more intermittent fasting tips and tricks.